Good morning. Sunday, the 16th of November. Welcome again to Taillarda. It's the Ugly Charity Weekend in Moraira, November the 16th, November the 15th. And what a fantastic weekend it is. This is a crowd of lads who are Harley Davidson fans. They started in 1984. They call it the Ugly Motorcycle Group, and they have a European chapter. And they approached La Fe Hospital in Valencia, which is one of the best hospitals in the area for treating children with cancer and multiple sclerosis. So each year, with the help of the Taillarda Moraira Council, who have really backed them to the hilt, they come here, bikers from all over Europe, to put on the most amazing charity event. People with bikes fill in an entry form to say that they'd like to go in for the competition, for the judging of the best bike. Goodness knows how they managed to pick the best one out of the hundreds that turn up. And the money, as I say, goes to La Fe Hospital. They had about 5,000 people here last year. It's a free event. Yesterday there was a barbecue and little events for the children. And today, 11 o'clock today, there's line dancing. There's also the judging of the bikes. So a great weekend, and always they seem to get fantastic weather for it. But they do have a huge marquee which is erected at the local council's expense just in case of bad weather, but so far they don't seem to have needed it. So that's a great bunch of guys, and we'll have a look at that in a minute. But just make a comment or two about zebra crossings in Spain, since we recently had a look at one that didn't go from anywhere to anywhere. But if you're driving in Spain, you do need to know that the local Spanish people treated zebra crossing as an extension of the pavement. They don't stop, they don't pause, they don't look, they simply walk across the crossing, and woe betide any motorist who doesn't stop in time. Now the thing about lights here, traffic lights also, they change from red straight to green, and then going back they do have an amber in between the two, but you'll also notice amber flashing lights. And if you see amber flashing lights, that means pedestrians have priority. So again, you must stop. And if you don't stop, you'll definitely get a very, very black look from the Spaniards. Woe betide you. So be careful of that when you're on the crossings. But let's go over down to Moraira now by the seaside and have a look at these wonderful lads with the Harley Davidson bikes doing such a wonderful job. Enjoy. There's one weekend every November when it's the Ugly Weekend. It's a crowd of great lads, great motorcyclists, enthusiasts with Harley Davidsons, and they come down into Moraira in November. I think it started in America, the actual business of Ugly. Those are racks of ribs that they're barbecuing, and all the sales are for charity, and it obviously attracts huge numbers of people, and it's amazing how much money these guys raise. Obviously complete petrol heads, and at the far end of this is normally the car park in Moraira, and at the far end they've erected a marquee and they have bands playing all over the weekend. And there's also normally an exhibition of a motorcyclist who can do amazing things just on either the front wheel or the back wheel. Extremely noisy, and just a great weekend's fun and a wonderful event for charity. One of the cyclists about to depart, and he won't go quietly, I'm sure. And you can see here some really spectacular Harley Davidsons. There must be at least €1 million worth of bikes here. Just a fantastic show for all the petrol heads. This is a bit of fun for all the family. Just keep your kids entertained for a few euros, and they're obviously loving it. Here's some more entertainment for the children with a Spanish theme. She looks very confident. These are some of the lads that make it all happen. All travelling here from all over parts of Spain at their own expense, and they'll be down here for the weekend. Great bunch of guys doing a wonderful job. This is the marquee. This is the crowd we have.